Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello. Wearing my Halloween shirt because it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. The best day, the very best day. Hello, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? How's your Halloween so far? I know it's early for most of us. So we'll see if Ellie Mae drops in from the UK. It's a little bit later for her, obviously, and who knows where people are popping in from. But here it's about 1 o'clock. I have a show in Bismarck tomorrow night, so my goal is to be on the road by 2 o'clock. That is kind of the goal I've set for myself. I'm doing pretty good. I've got all of my clothes and toiletries. Hello, Mama Champagne are all packed in the car. The outfits have all been taken down to the car. So now, and I've got shoes and hairspray. So now I just need to pack the makeup. Then I need to grab jewelry and then I need to grab hair. Hello, Ellie Mae. Good evening. Hope you're enjoying your Halloween evening. Yeah, so we are going to pack some makeup for this show that I have and throw away this little sticker. I don't know why I stuck that there. Yeah, so let me think. So here is the situation for the show. If you are coming to the show, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but so I have a Maleficent costume, HalloweenCostumes.com. I've tried a couple of their costumes this year and they're actually really good and they have nice size inclusive ranges for a lot of their costumes. And so I have a Maleficent costume that I'm wearing just to open the show. So that's black and like shades of purple. Then I have a fairy godmother from Cinderella, which is like light purple, a little bit of orchidy, maybe pinkish purple. So we've got that. Then we've got a blue. So basically, then I'm going to use the outfits that I used for Mrs. Peacock and for the photo shoots that I did this last weekend. They were already packed up and ready. Why not use them for Halloween? So we've got a blue dress with blue and white furs and a blue wig. So we've got blues, purples, and then we have the last one is a skeleton. And so that is very black and white. But if I have a colorful eye look, that is just fine. So let's see. So purples, blues, black and white. So that should be easy enough. I don't know why I was thinking this was going to be hard. For some reason, when I was putting them together, I'm like, oh, I have all these different colors, but it's just purple, blue, and black and white. So let's see what we have here. So let's grab my trusty. This is my little craft organizer that I got from Michael's Arts and Crafts, and this is what I use to store all my makeup. I always just keep a couple mirrors in there. I keep that little mixing palette in there so that I have them. And then let's see, I'm gonna move. I am in chaos. This with the photo shoot last weekend and just like all the things that have been going on, I have so much stuff on my table right here. I'm gonna move. This is the mirror that I use when I'm getting ready. It's from the Barbie collection from Impressions Vanity. I need to Windex it really bad. I am always using settings and things, and so the mirror gets really like janky. So I definitely need to clean that. That'll be one of my little things during November. I've got a bunch of jewelry. I'm gonna grab the jewelry after this. I won't record that because my jewelry is not easily accessible from where I am. Let's get rid of this little notification. Okay, so purples. I'm almost tempted to use this that I just put together. This is that What's Up Beauty. Remember how I was decluttering and I was going to get rid of 2 palettes? And then I put all these purples and pinks together and I thought this was gorgeous. So that's really fun. That could maybe go. Although I kind of want to stay. Yes, it's a project for another day. Absolutely. I am going to bring this little necklace we used in the photo shoot and I'm going to use for this weekend. The Final Girl necklace will go with my skeleton outfit. All right, so we've got all this stuff here. I'm very tempted, although I have a very blue purple opportunity and I love a blue purple look. The Conjuring palette from Lethal. I'm very tempted. There are some kind of muted purple and blue shades in here and a couple of really beautiful shimmers. So this is tempting, but I also know that I just love the like colorful Bella Beauté bar. I used the Ocean Jewel palette for the Mrs. Peacock look for the photo shoot. That was that beautiful blue with the pop of like neon green. Let's see if I can get that close enough for it to actually show. These lights, I need to figure out a lighting situation. If I'm going to do lives on this webcam, I'm going to have to figure out alternative lights because they just blow everything out so bad. They look fine for videos, but like right now I'm glowing in the dark. Okay. Let's percolate a bit on eyeshadow palettes. Let's start grabbing base products and things like that. So let's get some things. Let's clear some space here. Oh, so many singed brushes laying here. I used my singed brushes for my looks over the weekend as well. All right. Ooh. Glad to hear things are going on eBay. That's exciting. I used to sell on eBay years and years and years and years and years ago, but it's been ages. I've been tempted to go and start trying to do some more things on eBay, but I have not. The last thing I need is one more project, so we'll see. That'll probably wait for a little while. There's some nails here that I can throw away. There's also some. Let's see. I can grab a wipe. I have only used Depop once. And the only reason I got it is because there is this, so drag queens will know this, but there is this designer who does, she's a drag queen herself, and she does beautiful fitted gowns, stretchy gowns, very bodycon, but she does beautiful work and jumpsuits and different things. Her name is Morgan Wells, and she for a while had done this like it was green holographic fabric, and then there was like over the shoulders there was this like green fur piece, and then she put two big eyes. And then there's like two earrings near the shoulders, and then like a big pair of sequin lips, and it was this like monster jumpsuit. And I thought it was super cute, and I always wanted one, but I don't wear a lot of jumpsuits. And it was like $250, I think. It was maybe it might have been one of the cheaper ones, so it could have been more like 150, 175. But it was more than I wanted to spend for hello CJ, how's it going? But it was more than I wanted to spend for a little like leotard jumpsuity kind of thing, because I don't really tend to wear those. Somebody on Facebook was advertising some drag for sale, but they were selling it through their Depop shop, and they had one of those green monster leotards in my size for $50. So that's why I got Depop. So I do have an account on Depop, but I cannot say that I have spent much time there. I just bought that one outfit because I was like, now I can see if I like it, and it was in the size that I order from that queen, and so I was like, well, let's try it out. Let's see if we actually like it, because $50 is better than like $250 or $225 or 175 or whatever it was. Oh, and of course nobody wants to talk to me until I am on live. Let me see what's going on. Oh, it's Angela sending me makeup pictures. She is going to be Beetlejuice. Oh, I like turtles. So there's Angie doing her Beetlejuice makeup. Love it. She will love to know that I put her on live. Um, that's great. Hello, Jen. How's it going? Nice to see you. Yeah, so let me silence this beast, since again, nobody wants to talk to me till I'm on live. Okay. All right. So we've cleared a little bit of room here. We haven't cleared a ton of room, but we've cleared some room. So let's go ahead and get this little case out. And what I usually do when I'm packing is I start. I've got the cats. Oh, fireworks on Halloween. They've got the wrong holiday. Um, let's see here. So it looks like I must have been going wild here because I apparently used this last time and put glitter on it and didn't wipe it off. What's happening? What are you doing with your life? And I just saw a little metal tool that should go along with this, but We'll leave it. Okay. So don't get distracted. Squirrel. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So let's go through the process. So the first thing we need are, we'll throw them in there, some razors, obviously. Let's see. So then we shave, then we do the little moisturizer. So that's one in there. So put a little moisturizer down. Then we need primer. So I'm gonna bring the I Heart Revolution Strawberry Whip Primer, still a favorite. I usually do a double prime. I'm also gonna bring the Scandinavia priming spray. I got this from Dion. That was a lovely little gift that I got from her. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And then even like sometimes, so I've got these are my other glasses. What do we think of these glasses? I love them. I think these are from Zenni. I think these are the Iris Apple collection. I love these. They are so big and wonky, and I kind of love them. And so I kind of save them for like event kind of things. Because there is something about them that feels a little bit off. I don't know that they sit, because now I have bifocals, old. But so I don't know if they sit quite exactly right. So sometimes things are a little bit wonky, but I just love them. So these are like event glasses, like if I'm going out. And Professor Plum absolutely wore these glasses over the weekend. So we have those there. So those are fun. Oh, so we are grabbing another primer. We are going to get the Primed and Ready. This is from Collection Cosmetics. I got this when I was on a trip to Ireland. I got this at Boots, and so they had a bunch of stuff on sale. Ellie Mae, maybe you can give us some tea. I don't know if this collection is still around, if this brand is still around, because I feel like a bunch of the stuff was getting clearanced out at Boots when I was there. So I don't know if it's even still a thing. This is several years old, but I've been using it quite a bit lately, and I do really like it. So I'm going to put that in there. We're going to stick to what we know. We've got the Oma Beauty Say What foundation, and we're going to go ahead and put that in here. And I'm going to mix that, as I have been wont to do, with these Urban Decay Face Bond Luminizers. Oh, I do love these. I think I want this one. So there you can kind of see, this is more kind of white with like a pinkish shift. This is more peachy pink. Actually, I'm going to go with this one. This is the shade Silver Lake. I do like that one a lot. And then I also have it in PCH, but since we're doing Halloweeny, I don't want that much of a peachy kind of gold. So I'm going to mix the Oma Beauty with this in Silver Lake. So we'll have foundation. Then we need to have, I bet it's still out here from the last time I used it. Where's my Juvia's Place concealer? Oh, they are still around. Good, good, good. I got some fun things that I enjoyed from Collection. That was one of the brands that I did enjoy. Ooh, should I bring the Red Drops primer? Maybe I'll bring this instead of the Collection. I do know that I want that I Heart Revolution to like, that does some good kind of pore masking, so I definitely want that. But I'm also going to bring this Conjuring Red Droplets one. So even if I don't end up using the palette, I will bring the primer. And of course, it's too big to fit right there. Juvia's Place concealer. Where did you go? I feel like you're out here somewhere. Hello? Can you hear me? No, probably not. Okay. Maybe I did put it back. I did not put it back. Where is it? Okay. Well, I'll keep looking as I'm going through. Pretty girl. I'll bring along this Makeup Revolution IRL filter finish. I do like this. I think this is not quite my shade, but I'm going to bring this as well. If I find the Juvia's as I'm going through, I will make sure to throw that in. But yeah, so we primed, we foundationed, we concealered, then we need to put a little eye primer on. We'll do the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. We'll do a little bit of contouring. I'm just working to use this up. This is from Colored Rain, rest in peace. This is one of their skin sticks. I got this on clearance when they were clearancing out products. Oh, we're at the bottom. Okay, so let's bring another cream contour as well as this, just to make sure we have enough to go through. So let's bring a Trixie Sticks. These are almost at the bottom. I'm gonna have to make sure I have my little metal tools so that I can dig into these and kind of put them. I'll put them on the palette and use them. So I'll bring up both of these to kind of, and then we'll bring a. I'm gonna bring this one. This is one of the Adept Cosmetics, their little face palettes. This says Gianna. I rearranged them. I've decluttered a couple of them. I put them into little collections that I would use. So this is kind of their medium bronzer, and then there's kind of a medium highlight and a light champagne highlight. So I'm gonna bring those. And then I'm also gonna bring. We're doing stage contour. So I've got these Jacqueline Cosmetics, rest in peace. There's so many brands. Every time I love things, they get discontinued. I have the kiss of death for makeup products. So this is a very dark, dark bronzer. Still has that weird coffee cocoa smell. Undressed is the shade for this. I'm gonna bring this as well to kind of deepen up that contour just because I love a little deepness, a little drama. I'm gonna bring some. This is the One Size Ultra Peach Powder. I'm gonna bring this in case I want to do some under the eyes, in case I want to do the lips to kind of get them, do the Kevin Aquan magicness with that. So we've got eye primer on, we've powdered under the eyes. What is next? We've got some contour. Oh, I brought that contour. You know what I'm also gonna mix in here? I'm gonna bring these. I haven't used these for a while. I need to see if these are still good, if I'm still liking these. These are the Nabla skin bronzing. You can see they've gotten some love. They've been sitting here for a while, but they got some love back in the day. And so there's two really beautiful shades here. This is Umbra and Soft Revenge. I also love the names of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring those as well. We're gonna have lots of bronzing products. So now I'm still thinking about eyes. But since we are at blush, so we've got Maleficent, we've got the Fairy Godmother, we've got a blue dress, and we've got a black and white skeleton dress. So I think I've been playing with these and I've been loving them. And I'm such a stan for Angelica Nyqvist from Sweden. I'm going to bring a couple of these evocative blushes. I have the 4 blush shades. I'm going to bring Timid Tomato, which is the red. I'm going to bring Riveting Rhubarb, which is that kind of rose pink. And I'm going to bring Risky Raisin because I think that could help to deepen and blend with the contour. I am not going to bring Persistent Persimmon. It's beautiful. I do love orange, yellow, mustardy kind of blushes. I think they can be a fun moment. I don't think they work with what I'm doing. So I've got those. And then if I need just like a pink pink, I also maybe will bring, this is one of the Wicked blush palettes from REM Beauty. This is new to my collection, so I want to play with this. There's 3. So if I want to really pink it up, we've got that. So I'm going to add that into here as well. So that should do it for our blushes. Highlighter, I always love the Noctilucent palette. I mean, this is just good. This is going to look white and blown out mostly. Oh, that one is showing. Oh, there, we're getting a little bit of color. So we'll bring this one for sure. All right, eyeshadows. Because I do have, since we're doing blue and purple, we do have from Bella Beauté Bar, Realm of Fairies. Because I'm trying to think of what's right for the show, but also, if we're being honest, as somebody who is a content creator, as somebody who, like everyone else, is seeing like numbers and views stall and all those kinds of things, any little thing to help, I'm throwing some wipes in, any little thing that can help. And I will say that Bella Beauté Bar is really good about, if I post like a look and tag them, they are very lovely and supportive, and they will like comment, they will repost if I put like a story up. And so I kind of want to bring Bella Beauté Bar and play with them again. Gourmand Girls is really good about that. Actually, Gourmand Girls is even a little bit better. That's the one I was thinking of because I was thinking of the purple look. The purple look was Gourmand Girls from this past weekend. Um, the Ocean Jewel palette, I think I did get a repost from Gourmand Girls. So we have this one. Or, sorry, these are both Bella Vitae bar. So I could use these palettes again. What do I have from Gourmand Girls? So this is the palette that I used this weekend for the purple look for the Professor Plum. And it was beautiful. And I think that this much purple, I think I need to temper the purple with some blue because for this weekend I did two separate looks. Let's see if nobody's commenting, that's all right. I always forget that YouTube, I don't know why it does this. It defaults to top messages. I want to see all the messages. Why did they ever think that people didn't want to see all the messages in a live chat? Because it's not like it's made to filter like bad messages. Like the trolls come in and their messages still come through. But like some reason just a random comment from somebody that you would want to hear from gets like filtered. And so you have to change your preference to live chat so you see all the messages. So hello mama, you are still listening. That's good. That's good. Because I do have all these Gourmand, and these Gourmand Girls are very Halloween themed. So maybe I'll do a Gourmand Girls because they have been really wonderful about like reposting and commenting, and they're absolutely lovely. And I have so many. I think I might bring this is Haunted. And so this has some beautiful like purples and some greens. We might have a little pop of green in there. Maybe I will bring Bitten again. So again, these purples. And then we have Nevermore. Nevermore is very purple, but it's giving us some more muted colors to play with. I'm wondering, I don't think there's a Halloween palette that has blue, but I do know that their Silent Night palette has some blue. This is the OG. This is Spooked. I still love this palette as well. We have Sailor. That's too pinky red. I don't think that will work for what I want. Frozen Kiss. This has some beautiful options, but not very blue. Still leaning very purple. There's a couple blue, like that kind of, I don't know, Union Soldier blue. Which one was blue? I don't even remember. The Union or the South. I'm not that good, but it's that kind of like army uniform kind of blue. It's not. It's kind of pale. I don't think I want that one. Silent Night, I think, is the one. This one has very deep blues. It has some blue shimmers. I want like blue. So I'm drawn back to this realm of fairies. So maybe I should just bring. Although this one, it's all about the shimmers as well. Confederates were gray, Union was blue. Okay. I couldn't remember. This one, the Nueva Vida. Very bright. Why are there just no blues? Ooh, we'll definitely bring that. So maybe it'll be like a purple green kind of night. And then we have Trapped, which is another lovely. I don't think we're going to stick to one palette, but are we sticking to one brand? Should we just do Gourmand Girls and then just like work all the palettes together? This feels like an insane amount for one look. We're not focusing on the greens, and I don't feel like the purples give us anything really unique with this one, so this one can stay. I do like that there's some deep blue with this. This is a maybe. So Nightshade has some like purples. I do like this one. Nevermore, I want to play with this on its own. I think there's some beautiful tones, but I don't think this is giving me what I want for a blue purple. Hello, Joe. How's it going? Nice to see you as always. I don't think Spooked is giving me what I need. I think that the purple, the couple purples that are in there, I can get. Oh, things are starting to slide. Thank you. Yes, I got my hair cut finally, so I was looking a little crazy for a while, but we got it all figured out. We're definitely going to bring Bitten. And then do we want Haunted? Is Haunted giving us anything really that we can't get from Nightshade? These are not the same, but I feel like in terms of like building a look with other palettes, I don't know that I need both of these. And I just think I've gotten more use out of this one already, so maybe I should bring this one. So I'm gonna bring Haunted, Silent Night, and Bitten are gonna be my Gourmand girls. I think that's gonna be my trio of shadow palettes from Gourmand Girls. So I think we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and shove those in the bottom. Here's my little metal tool, so we'll throw that in there. Also, my little like my Glisten Cosmetics. This is my like dream eyeliner palette that I put together where I've got all my shades that I use for eyeliner. So we're gonna go ahead and grab an angled brush and throw that in here, and we will bring the, oh, that doesn't fit. I just need you to work with me, people. Just work with me. There we go. So we'll throw a little angled brush in there. We'll grab our Krylon. This is the Krylon mixing medium. We'll put these in here. All right. So we shaved, we primed, we foundationed, we concealered. We eye primered, we powdered under the eyes, we did beautiful eyeshadow looks. We've got eyebrows. We've got contour. Blush. We've got blush. We added blush. I'm also going to bring this. I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. Since I'm doing kind of purple and blue, I'm going to bring this just in case. This is a Give Me Glow wet liner. I'm going to throw that in here. I like to have options. I'm also going to throw in my color switch. We've got blushes. I'm going to grab a couple of liner pencils just in case I want to do any like color in the waterline. I have trouble getting color to stick. Lips and lashes. Yes, we definitely need. I did grab for highlighter. I grabbed the Noctilucent palette. So we'll maybe see if there's any other. Let me see. I'm going to bring a couple of these Kaleidos Cosmetics. These are their like multi-chrome liners. And we'll just see if we need to add any color. I think those could be fun. We've also got this. I might just use it. This is Voldemort. This is an old Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but I do really love it. This is the one that's like brown with like a blue shimmer in it. I really do like this color. So I'm going to throw these liners in here. We've got eyelash glue, and I just had the eyelashes. I was just putting them away before I went live. What did I do with them? Of course, now they will hide from me. Where did you go? Where did you go, little darlings? Ooh, I'm gonna grab the Conjuring highlight. This is kind of a peachy gold. We're gonna add that in here just so we have it if we want to play with it. Lashes, literally. What did I do? I had you right before we started the live stream. Ahaha! The Juvia's concealer fell on the floor. So there's that. Lashes. Where did the lashes? Because I had the pair that I used this weekend. And I don't want to have to trim a new pair, and so I was gonna just use that same. I've been moving all this stuff around. I do have the Slayfire Cosmetics glitter, these purple ones. I'm gonna bring that. Ooh, I'm also gonna bring the Trapped highlighters. This is Famish. This is the gold one. Where is, we want the other one. So much chaos. Sorry that I just sang at you. I'm going to throw this black liquid lipstick. This is from Maybelline. This is one of their Super Stay Matte Lip Inks. If you were wondering what that gorgeous, gorgeous, like peacock green lip that I had for the Mrs. Peacock look, it was this lipstick with one of the shimmers from the Ocean Jewel palette over top of it. So I'm going to bring that. And I think I'm going to do a similar thing where I do a black lipstick and do the color over it. I mean, I guess if I have to bring, I'm also gonna bring obviously my little star stamp from ColourPop. I'm gonna have to order another one of those. I have to imagine this one's gonna die at some point, but it's been so good. And then I always bring, this is just a Pat McGrath Labs one that I got at one point, just in case the star points aren't as pointy as I would like, or if it doesn't like lay down perfectly. Rather than trying to reline up the star and do it again, I do like to just bring this to kind of fill in any gaps, or sharpen the points or anything like that. Lashes. Seriously, what what is happening? I haven't, since I touched them and put them back in the box. I have not gotten up out of this seat. So how those lashes? But this is my entire life. Is that things are always just disappearing on me. I live in chaos, and so I bring it upon myself. But where did you go? Let's see. I'm digging through some stuff here. Ooh, I'm gonna bring the Xander highlighter. This is ooze. This is a green highlighter. We love that. I'm gonna have all shades of highlighter. And I love it. I love that for me. It's a good journey. Okay, literally. The nice thing is that the lashes that I used this weekend are the Vixen lashes from Blend Bunny, which I have so many pairs of. Um, doing my bee makeup in about an hour. I'm thinking of doing black. I love that, Joe. I love a black lip with like a shimmer over it, or like some sort of glitter or shimmer eyeshadow, like a multi-chrome eyeshadow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did I already put them in here? Did I like throw them in here and now I'm like looking for things that are already packed? They're not in here. What did I do? I mean, luckily I have so many pairs of those lashes because when they were discontinuing them, I bought so many extra. This is wicked. Where are the Vixen? Because yeah, let me see. How many packages of Vixen lashes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Is there more? So there's at least 10 pairs of unopened Vixen lashes. These are the Vixen lashes. They are huge. I love them. So I guess I'll bring that, and then that means I got to bring my little trimmer scissors so that I can trim the edges on the lashes. I'm sure the minute I'm done packing and walking out the door, I will see where I put them, because they have to be within arm's reach because I have not gotten up out of this seat. This is my life. Okay, so yeah, so let's go ahead and put that in there. We'll break in some new ones. Did I put the glue in here already? I thought I remember talking about, yes, the glue is in here. Okay, so the glue is in there. Ooh, we also have, this is another Maybelline. That other one was the new packaging. This is the old packaging, but this is another one of the, this is an Explorer. So what is the black one called? Yeah, so this is the new packaging. The new packaging feels very flimsy, but as far as I could tell, the formula felt the same, so that was good. So this black one is Thrill Seeker, and then this one is Explorer. I'm gonna bring both of these. Maybe we'll even like ombre it and then put some shadow. Sounds great for a bee theme. Eyelash glue. Yes, eyelash glue. Love the Kaleidos liners. They are so good. Lashes and lips and lashes, lashes and lips. Pins and needles, needles and pins. Let's see. Sorry, I had a little Reba McEntire moment that just came out of the past. Sounds like I don't think I've missed any comments. So I think that's about it, except for tools. That's the thing, is like I'll put a few things in here, and I'm always grabbing extra tools as I go, and I usually end up grabbing extra options. I just throw stuff in here as we go, but I think we have most of what we need. So let me grab some sponges. I just did a load of sponges. I now have, I wish I were better about, I wish I'd found an option for cleaning brushes because I also hate cleaning brushes. But I had never thought about this, but you can wash makeup sponges in a lingerie bag, and they just take longer to dry than they normally do. So normally I will leave sponges out for like a day. When I wash them in the washing machine, then I have to lay them out and leave them for like 2 days. But I love it. I did not grab any So now I actually wash my sponges. So I have this thing. I love it. I got this from the Dollar Tree, which is no longer a dollar for anything. It's a dollar 25 or a dollar 50 or whatever they charge. This was like $3 or $5. This was from the Dollar Tree Plus section, and this is where I throw. I have this just on the corner of my desk, and every time I use a sponge, I just throw it in there. And then when it starts to look like he has brains, then that's when I wash the sponges. It's so cute. I love it. I'm just tickled. Okay, so we're going to grab a couple of just regular sponges. We'll grab one with a little chiseled part and one that doesn't. So we'll throw those in there. And then I don't need this one. This one, again, this Real Technique sponge, this is so dirty. And there is some staining that kind of stays around where clearly it's been like marinated in foundation water, but they do like I feel like they're clean. They don't, it's just they're kind of sometimes there's a little bit of dinginess that I've noticed since I've started doing it, but I don't get any product. They smell fine, everything seems to be good. Um, these Real Techniques, these turquoisey kind of ones that are this like you can kind of maybe see it. They're a little bit more of like a loose open weave kind of texture. If you have trouble with cream or liquid products, I used to not be able to use creams or liquids at all. And once I started using these, I mean, these there's probably other sponges that are not Real Techniques that do the same thing. I don't really know. All I know is that whenever I use cream or liquid now, I use these and it changed the game. Hello, KK. How's it going? Nice to see you. We are just packing up some makeup. We're almost done. We're getting into like tools now. So I'm grabbing an extra sponge. I like to have lots of sponges. So we'll grab some sponges and then we'll put these away. And then some brushes. So I'm gonna bring a bunch of my Singe Beauty brushes because these are clean. And so I'm going to grab a couple of the face brushes. We'll bring those face brushes. I already put an angled brush into the eyeliner, so that's good. Then we've got the EO4. I think the EO4 is my favorite Singe brush. It's kind of like, it's like a little paddle brush, but it's a little bit floofier. And that one I really love. I also have a couple of Artitude Cosmetics brushes that I'm going to bring. I always bring a ton of brushes and then I have a color switch and I end up doing a whole look with like 2 brushes. It's so stupid. My life is weird. I'm going to bring this angled eyeliner brush. I might, since it's Halloween, I might try to do a little bit of like some kind of angled fun liner. So I'm going to bring that with me. I'm going to bring this little Artitude. This little poofy one. Ooh, this is another good one from Singe. This is their small like paddle brush. This is the EO1. The EO1 and the EO4 are probably my favorites. So I'm going to bring those. I'm going to bring their little pencil brush. This is the E11. This is for this is for my lower lash line. So we'll bring some Singe Beauty brushes. We've got some sponges. I've got glue. I've got nail glue and nails in the purse. So that's done. So I think that is everything. I think that's everything. Now that I have everything that I need, now let me just survey the space one more time because then this is where I start being like, well, I'll bring this just in case. Well, I'll bring this just in case. Most of that stuff never gets used, but every once in a while I make a bold choice and I'm like, that's actually good. Ooh, this is, ooh, the Dream Lip Pencil from Bella Beauté Bar. I ordered a couple of these. This is, I don't know, it doesn't say the name on it. This is like a brown, but I think I ordered the black lip pencil. And since I am a little bit older and sometimes I have some little fine lines around my chicken lips, my thin, thin little lips that I inherited from someone. We don't have to mention it. We don't have to bring it up. It's fine. But I also ordered the black pencil from Bella Beauté Bar. So so having a liner can help keep things in place. Now the question is, in this collection of things that are just kind of hanging out here, am I going to see, oh, you know what else I'm going to bring? I saw this Fenty brush and that reminded me that I have been trying to use my Hourglass palettes more because I bought them, I have them, they're expensive, they're stupid expensive. And so I'm just like trying to get more use out of them. So I will bring one of the Hourglass palettes that has a good finishing powder, and then I may even mix in some of the blush. We'll see. This is the one that has the big. Oh, oh, oh! Am I moving? Okay, I think I'm moving. This one has the big pan of the finishing powder. Yeah, she who shall not be mentioned. Oh, genetics. My thin little chicken lips. The deer palette is beautiful, but this is more for the blushes and the highlight than necessarily. And I may work in some of that bronzer as well. I think I'm going to bring this one. This is a little bit of an older one, but I do like that shimmery, beautiful, that big pan of setting powder. I think that's really gorgeous. And since it's a bigger pan, it's a little bit easier to get into. And I do have these singe brushes, but I'll grab another one of the face brushes to make just to make sure I have another. So we'll throw the lashes down here. We'll throw Hourglass down here. I thought about that because Dion sent me a couple of Fenty beauty brushes that are actually really, really good for getting into those Hourglass pans. So I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I need. Again, we'll take a kind of final. Oh, mascara! I just looked down and I saw mascara. This Supernatural Lash from Melt, I've never liked very much. And the last time I opened this, I think it's starting to smell. Yeah, it doesn't smell very good. So I'm going to toss that. But I do have an unopened. This came in my Valentine's mystery boxes. I have an unopened one of their like So High mascaras. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in here. So I have mascara. I don't really need mascara, but I like to have it. Yes, to put it on my wimpy lashes. Poor Mama Champagne gets blamed for all of the woes. Oh, 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 oh. In the sea of pencils. I've been so many brands have been putting out pencils. So I have a lot of pencils that are just kind of hanging out here. That's another thing. The next time I do a declutter, I need to go through my pencils and get rid of some of the old ones that are kind of starting to dry up and make room so that I can have all of my because I have this like this is another thing I got when I went to Ireland. I got this fun little leprechaun cup, and I know that Americans tend to like reduce Ireland to just leprechaun stuff. But I do have to say, when you go there, they know what we like and they know that what we're like. So they have tons of like leprechaun-y shit. And I just thought that this little mug was so cute. And it had a rainbow, so like gay. And so I just liked that it had this kind of fun leprechaun. So this is my like pencil cup. But you can see it's very, very full, and a lot of these are getting old. So the next time I do a declutter, I'll have to go through those pencils because I've got some of these like the Bella Beauté bar. I've got the new Singe Beauty pencils. I've gotten a couple other. A lot of people have been doing pencils lately. So, but I did find that black pencil, so that's fantastic because I'm going to do the black lipstick. Maybe mix in some of the blue, and then we'll put some like shimmer on it from one of the palettes. So. All right. Anything else calling out to me? Anything else saying, bring me, bring me? All that's left once I do this is to what is left? Ooh, actually, this is a fun little like shimmer from Focalure. This is kind of a green, like a minty green with some pink. Um, I'm gonna like maybe do some décolletage glitter over my tatas, and so we'll throw this in here so we have it. Yeah, so now I just have to put together the jewelry and put together the hair, and then I'll be ready to go. What time is it? My goal was to leave town by 2 o'clock. That's always my goal, is to leave town by 2 o'clock. It's 1:40, so we're not too far away. We might be a little bit late, but we just have to take the stuff down. So let's see what anything Nomad. Oh, Joe, your Nomad order comes today. It's coming through Amazon shipping. I thought that was neat. Yeah, Amazon has been doing a lot of its own shipping, and now they're starting to contract with other companies. I don't understand all of how that works, but I think that's very fun. In Liverpool, it's either the Beatles or Liverpool Football Club. Um, let's see. I love that. What did you get, Joe? Did you get the new Pacific Northwest? That's the one I'm still looking at. It's green and it's beautiful. I don't know what it is about Nomad Cosmetics. Excuse me. I don't know what it is about Nomad Cosmetics, I feel like I can never just buy one palette from Nomad Cosmetics. I feel like whenever I go to Nomad Cosmetics, there has to be like 2 palettes that I want. So I want that Pacific Northwest one, but I'm like, I'm just waiting until there's a second one that's calling to me. And so maybe I don't know. I haven't bought a lot of their Christmas ones, and they've been previewing that the Christmas one is next. Pretty girl, oofta. Pacific Northwest, the Royal, and the Halloween. Oh yeah, yeah. I need to have. And so when I bought the Halloween one, that's when I bought the like Florida route, not Florida, but the Route 66. That one. I'd been waiting on that one, and so I got those two. So now I'm just waiting for a second one. Although I think they still might have some of the Ghost Town ones. And I've been looking at that. I know that's not perfect for me, but maybe I'll get the Ghost Town with the Pacific Northwest because I do really like Nomad. I do like Nomad Cosmetics. Dion does have a non-affiliated code if anybody orders from Nomad Cosmetics. I think it's just Dion or it's Dion 10, one of the two. Dion, and then either Dion or Dion 10. I can't remember which it is. Anything else calling out to me? I'm going to bring this huge, ridiculous, this is a Morphe powder brush. I am doing a Get Ratchet with me with some of the Morphe, the new eyeshadow palettes, and a few things from the new Morphe, the Christmas collections. I got a couple of those. I think we did a live where I talked about, I picked up some of the Christmas collection stuff with, there was a coupon for like $20 off of $100, and I had a bunch of points saved up. And so I did, if you look back in my lives, it's like the $8 haul because I got a whole bunch of Morphe stuff, including their holiday palette for $8. And I've really been liking their brushes. We're going to talk more in that video about Morphe. I'm kind of impressed with how they're coming back. I really have to say that I am. And so we're gonna do mostly a full face of Morphe. We're not gonna do, they do have a foundation and concealer. I didn't buy them because just the way it's described, it sounds like it's more for dry skin. There was a lot of like radiant, glowy kind of language, which scares this oily beast. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy the foundation or the concealer. I'll wait until they say that they have like a matte or a soft matte. And so, but we're gonna do like, I bought a bronzer stick for some contour. I've got lip products, I've got some powder, I've got blushes. Those blush trios are gorgeous. I have several of the eyeshadow palettes. We have a bunch of things, so we're going to do a full face and we'll talk more. But I do really like, and I have a bunch of the brushes. I do really like their brushes. I miss some of their like natural hair brushes, like the Morphe 510 as a highlighter brush. It's still, I know that's the one that all the old like booty gurus like Jalopity Staircase and Jaclyn Hill and Manny, everybody used that fucking Morphe 510 as a highlighter brush. It was so, and I know they were just like shucking their codes or whatever, but also that brush was the best highlighter brush that I've ever owned. And I still have a couple kind of raggedy ones hanging out here in the collection, but I wish you could still get them. I do like their new synthetic hair brushes, but I do miss some of their natural hair options. So, all right, and I put some wipes in there, and I know I've got makeup remover in my purse. So that's, so when we go to take off, that's good. Anything else? Anything else calling to me? Anyone else want to make your presence known? Now is the time. If you want to jump out of the pile of junk that's on my desk, it's not junk, it's all beautiful things. I was very tempted to do a red lip and do the new like melt, like the It collection, but I'm going to wait with that. I think the black. Yes, I should stop reminiscing. My goal is to always leave by 2, but if I don't leave by 2, it's not the end of the world. Oh, setting spray. See, sometimes I sit here and because I need to remember something, and it was setting spray. I need to have a setting spray with me. This is, do I like this one enough to bring this one though? Let me see what else I've got. Oops, knocking shit over again. What else do we have for setting spray? I do have the MAC Fix Plus Matte. I do like that. I have a little tiny bit of the lavender left. I want them to bring this back. I also want them to bring this packaging back. I don't know who was mad about the packaging, and now they have to have the little like the tacky spray bottle. I love this packaging. So even if I buy it, I'm gonna keep this bottle. And if I buy the new one, I'm just gonna dump it into this because I like this better. And it fits perfectly. Look at this. This I got like 2 years ago, maybe last year from Bath& and Body Works. This is one of their soap holders. I have someday I'm gonna do like if I ever get this place organized and presentable, I'm gonna do like an office tour. Because I have so many cute little things that just sit here. Like I have the little skull, and then to hold my setting spray, I have this little hand. And it just kind of sits over here and it's very cute. So I'm gonna bring the matte setting spray. I don't like this as much as I like the regular one, but I do like the matteness of it. Do I want the matteness of it though? Oh, I do have a regular On Till Dawn. I'm gonna bring the On Till Dawn. I also have the glitter Glinda one. I don't need to spray myself. The first release from when they were doing the Wicked collection. But I am gonna bring the On Till Dawn actually. So let's see. Sometimes the reminiscing has a point because I forget things, and now not everything fits with that big old bottle of setting spray. What can we do? I was hoping it would like just snug right in there. I move that to the side and put that. Yeah, it's a little squished, but I can get the top on. So I think that means I have to be done because we're getting close to the point where I'm not going to be able to put the top on. All right, so that is the makeup that I am bringing with me to Bismarck. So if you are in the Bismarck Mandan area tomorrow night, we are at the Bell Mayhew's. Doors open at 7. The community pre-show will start at 8, and the main show will start around 8:30. We run on drag time. You know what? People want to come and complain if we're like 5 minutes past when we said we were going to start. You know what? If you go see Taylor Swift and she starts 5 minutes late, nobody's complaining. If you see Beyonce, nobody's complaining. Just calm the fuck down. Like sometimes we need a couple extra minutes. We're trying to be beautiful for you. So just settle your shit down. Because nobody's complaining to anybody else. Like nobody's going to a live theater show and if they start 5 minutes late, they're complaining. So just calm down. Why of all of those options you would think that drag queens would be the most on time? That is the most ludicrous. But yeah, we have two fabulous feature performers. Victoria Boom Boom Gotti is coming up from Houston, Texas. She used to be a Minneapolis girl, but now she is coming all the way from Texas to see y'all. So definitely come check it out. And also, Betty Bang is coming out of retirement for a rare appearance. Please come on out and see Betty and Victoria. They are two of my good Judies. They are two of my favorite performers to work with. We've got all kinds of fantastic local and regional performers. We've got Liquor Right. We've got Michael Blaze is going to be there. We've got Richard Ryder. So we've got a lot of kings. We do have kings and non-binaries and people of all different kinds that join our shows as well. We've got, let's see if I can remember the cast list. We've got Nyx is coming. We've got Ran and Fierce. We've got I know there's more, and for some reason I just can't remember who everybody is. I feel like I think we have 9 performers. We have myself. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be mouthy. We're going to be talking about all kinds of things. If you've been to one of my shows, we have a good time. There are dick jokes, whatever. I also take you to church at least once, and we've got some things to talk about. So yeah, happy Halloween. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see if I can remember my intro. So after this is done, replay crew, you rock. Everybody here, if you want to stop by and leave a comment down below after this converts over to a video, that would really help. It helps feed the algorithm. While you're leaving me that comment, don't forget that you can give me that thumbs up to tell me that you appreciated the video. Or if you think that I am just a disorganized mess, go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the family. We have a good time here, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. I try really hard to have at least one video a week. Oh, and let's do the October update really briefly, really briefly. I had said that I was determined to have one video a week, and I was going to have a goal of having 2 videos a week. I don't know exactly how the timing worked out, but I looked back, and the last one was this week. And I had 7 uploads in October. Plus, I did do the 2 scheduled lives that I said I was going to do, plus some other assorted lives. So 7 videos went up in October. So if you think there's 4 hours in 4 hours, if you think like average 4 weeks in a month, I did get 2 videos a week in 3 of those weeks. So 7 uploads for October, I feel like I did pretty good. So I try to have at least 1 video a week, and sometimes if you're lucky, very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, happy Halloween-erific. And if you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website. Just pretend it's there. The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you. I hope we see some of you at the show. I'll probably be on here again live at some point talking to you about something. So, hope everybody has a lovely Halloween, has a safe Halloween. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. If you are impacted by this government shutdown, and especially the ending of SNAP benefits, that's something that I'm going to be talking about at the show because that fills me with real rage. I'm not going to get into it now because I don't want to get upset before I drive. So I just wish you all well, and I wish you all wonderful, fantastic times. And if you are affected by this, then I am thinking about you. And until I see you again, bye. All right. Now the awkward finding the mouse and shutting it down. Happy Halloween, LMA. Are we done?